Welcome to the circuit. Hope you brought your gang, because we're going on a quest to beat the best ballers in the nation. I'm here if you need me.
Okay, that's lit. Litty committee. Let's go this way. Our team's not gonna be the greatest. AI, MJ, and then probably Mutombo. Probably the best situation.
Let me get changed in my game clothes.
So log it in. But yeah, it's been forever. Let's tap in a little bit. NBA Streets. I know a lot of people love the second series of it. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's all good. Okay. Oop, that's not what I want to do. Hello.
Here we are. Let's get it on.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys have never done this before. Ooh, right there. Ooh, MJ was lit with it though. Yo, chill. The only downside to playing like retro games is sometimes, you know, the camera be locking in. Yeah, it's so crazy. Oh my goodness. Getting my butt whooped on medium difficulty though. That's insane. Okay, let little Allen Iverson do his thing. I'll probably do like a pinned comment. Probably do that if anybody asks like what this game is. High key. If anybody really cares. Okay. The one thing though I probably will have to invest in later on is probably like a better like HDMI converter. Because I will say though, when it comes to like retro games, you have to invest into like a good one that costs like maybe $100. One that I have is like probably like $20, real cheap, kind of standard, does the job, high key. But this is not, I'm not doing emulation by the way. Emulation would probably be way better, high key, if anybody is recommended to play any retro games. But yeah. One person though I'm very inspired by, there's this person named Fred Got Game, and he plays a lot of his stuff, you know, not really much emulation. Plays like a lot of Resident Evil stuff, and I definitely was inspired by him just to do stuff like that. I don't know, so it's definitely therapeutic, like watching people like either speedrun or just do retro games in general. And he actually does both, so I really enjoy that. So you guys never played NBA Street? It's just like a 3v3 kind of arcade type of basketball game, which is pretty litty committee. So. Goodness. Let's get that cash money. Let MJ do his thing.
Oh, you can't stop his
Dude, if you ever, like, I feel like if someone tried to do another version of this and try to center it off of Michael Jordan, I feel like Michael Jordan would probably ask for way more money, high key, in my humble opinion. But like back in the day, this was like the first of its kind. So, I don't know. I feel like they did a really good job, but like I miss like kind of arcadey style games. Like EA Sports used to do a really good job with it, man. W. But yeah, it'd be cool like to be able to play some different games. I have a HDMI like splitter for my PS3 games that I would love to play. And that'd be pretty sick with it. So, it'd be fire. W. So, especially since I have a lot of games in my catalog, Addy, though, that I gotta go through. So, I definitely gotta do my thing. So, might as well play this. This one I've played as a kid for the most part, so it's very fun to like revisit it. This one. So, start with something you know, kind of familiar with, and then go with some games that I haven't actually tackled. So, and the funny thing is I do have a soft modded like how would you call it? Like a soft mod memory card for PS2, so I actually theoretically could play any PlayStation 2 game in general, which is super cool. Like the catalog is insane with PlayStation 2. So, and with a soft mod, you could play some certain games that may be region locked as well, because video games region lock them in terms of like whether it be EU or Japanese games. So So if I, let's say if there's a game that you really wanted to play, but having the physical game could cost you an arm or a leg like 200, 300 bucks. So it allows me to play some of those games and whatnot. So the thing about retro games, man, it's just like, oh my goodness. But yeah, this game I physically own. This is not emulation. A lot of people like use emulation, which is not that bad because like just having the graphics and whatnot, and it's way better. So if I didn't want like a better graphical change, I would just need a better HDMI splitter. Not an HDMI splitter, but converter. And they cost like 100 bucks. And I just need to find the right one for the right price point. But they can be a little bit pricey. For like PS3, don't really need like a converter. Not a converter, but like something to make it a lot more crisper. Because PS3 not that bad when it comes to showcasing what it is. One game I would love to play is Bayonetta, which I've been playing for a little bit, but I would love to stream it to you guys. So I'll probably have to do another playthrough. I haven't beat it, but very fun game.
Yeah, baby, your game break is almost full.
Very, very fun. Brother.
Watch out now.
But something about like these old school games, it just like there was something simple. It just had like that charm. Like it wasn't too complex, you know? In my humble opinion. That was pretty cool right there. Probably could get away with that. Nice little Allen Iverson right there. We do need to get a game breaker. We can get like a 2-ball and let Allen Iverson take over a little bit. Ooh, that was a good dunk, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, let's do that really quickly. Beautiful. Yes, sir. But yeah, when it comes to this, right now it's first to 21. You have to win by 2, so a little bit losing, but it's okay. It's all good in here. Playing on medium difficulty. We don't need to play on hard. Some people, they play on hard difficulty and can do their thing. For me, I'm just like, oh, I'm good. Back then, I probably did play on like easy difficulty. So it's kind of like a very funny experience though. People that love hard mode, like do it for you, but I feel like adjust the difficulty if it's too easy, you know, and then don't make it too horrendously hard, because then, you know, you're definitely not going to play the game. So we can do dinner serve right here. Or we can do around the world. I'll take that. So play this a little bit, and then if we get bored of it, we'll vibe. But honestly, this would be a cool way to segment some of my love for retro games. Back then, it used to be a lot more simple. No microtransactions. You had to play to unlock certain things. Maru 23. You do win. Yo, Ad, if you're still here, or if we have a mod here, I'll probably make like a pinned message of what game I'm playing. Sleepy, thank you for the work and thank you for the tokens. Appreciate you. I'll probably do that really quickly. Oh, yo, chill. Gotta win by 2, though. And make it simple right here. Ooh. Nice. Hi, Aylis. Hi, Maru. Yo, Addy, can you make like a... I don't know if you're on mobile or not, but can you make like a pinned message that I'm playing this game called NBA Street Volume 1? If you can do that. If not, I'll do it myself. Here we go. Yeah, if we can get this though, we're just gonna try to see if we can get Vince Carter, if we can win. Oh shoot, are you gonna throw the alley-oop like that? Good old alley, good old Latumbo. Hammer down. Let's get that cash money. Yeah, okay, little AI, little rip the ball right here to MJ.
Oh, you can't stop his airness. You can only hope to contain.
Yeah, Boulevard, like the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I don't know. That's a good question. These places are based off of real places. So, like for example, the next place that I'm gonna play after this is gonna be South Beach, which is Miami, Florida. So, that's the place that you're talking about, maybe. these places are based off of real areas. Like for example, there's this famous park called Rucker Park, and that's based in NYC, in New York City. New York City. Oh, it's a song from Green Day. I can't. I'm done. I am done. I've been fooled. You should know that. I was quizzing you. Oh, brother. Love to see it. Ooh, that was cool. That was pretty sick right there.
MJ is in the house, baby.
But yeah, if you guys haven't played this game, this is first to 21. Win by 2. Little 3v3 arcade kind of basketball game. Ones and twos. Short range shot is 1 point, and then long range shot is 2 points. 3 ball. Yeah, I'm gonna give you an E for effort. Oh, okay, that's crazy. Not the E for effort. That's so crazy. Yeah. Dude, did you see like everything that was kind of announced on the timeline, Addy, bro? Like the Steam machine being announced as being as expensive as is, and obviously like the PS5 getting a little bit more expensive, and it's just a wild timeline we live in. And then obviously the GTA 6 prices being leaked. I mean, they're rumored, they're not like actual true, but like it's crazy though, like a new game would be considerably $90. It's crazy to think about that. It's wild. Ooh, W game breaker. Yeah, that sucks. That would be nice if that took away the game breaker, but unless we can take the ball and rip it. Of course. Oh wait. Ooh. Nice. Good old Matumbo, bro, block denying the game breaker. I was clean. I mean, yeah, my tech YouTube guy was reviewing it. Let's see. What's that? Yeah, my tech YouTube guy was reviewing it. It's a letdown at first, but the initial price was supposed to be around $800. Yay, it's so wild to think about though.
Your team's up by 5.
And I think, a lot of people would, because of the surge of AI and stuff like that. So wild to think about. Because 800 would have been like a decent price point. 700 to 800, depending on what that would be.
Oh yeah, try that lane.
Ooh, that was a nice little slam there. Bitty noise. But yeah, is the audio good compared to my voice, chat? I was kind of testing a little bit, kind of recorded like some seconds of footage just to see if my audio was good compared to the game audio versus my mic audio. And if it's good, then please let me know. I do like the feedback. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy that. It'd be cool to like replay like games like Devil May Cry and stuff like that. That'd be sick with it. Ooh, that would have been a nice slam. Let's see, not the Keck W. Why are we Keck W'ing? What's going on? What's going on? Did I miss something? LOL. Or did you reply to like a tweet or something? Twitter, of course, it's Twitter. But yeah, Addy, is my audio decent compared to the game audio?
From downtown.
If my mic audio is decent compared, then I have really not much to worry about.
Yo, baby.
Every time we couldn't dunk it, yo, shit.
Why don't you go on down there and pick you up on?
That's tough. Checked it out.
Ouch, you broke his ankles there, baby.
Slip and
I
slide.
don't like that.
Laws of gravity out
Game
there,
audio
bud.
is slightly lower than your mic, so it's good. Okay, W. That's all that matters, right?
Y'all see that? Yeah. My man's getting crazy out there.
Yeah, if it's perfect, then I won't change it.
Trick points there, man.
I won't change it.
What? You gonna let him knock you down like that?
Cause ain't nothing worse though, be like having the game audio being drowned out and like your voice isn't even heard as much. You're like, well, that shit, you know, that would suck. But if I do need to turn up the game audio, I can turn it up a little bit more if necessary. If necessary. Okay. Awesome. But you guys are here for the personality anyways, so it is what it is. Just need one more. Ooh, we do have a game breaker. We're chilling. Game breaker. Yo, chill. Okay. Let's get this really quickly. Awesome. Right there, little let Allen Iverson hit with the little broken rim right there. Busted rim. W. Dedge. Okay. Say, hey, I live over there. Ooh, W. Wait, where do you actually live? Are you talking about the location that this actually said? LOL. Let's go there. Right there. Ooh, what? Come on. W block. Okay. That's pretty good. I live in Boston. That's so funny. Yeah, these places are actually based off of real places. And stuff like that. So that's hilarious. Yo, shoot. See if we can do that really quickly. A nice little thing. Yeah, playing a mecha with Mother. Nice. Hopefully you guys are a W time. It's funny, I actually messaged her. I was like, yo, I'm trying to kidnap you for games, and she said that. So, need to just figure out what date. That's hilarious. Awesome, let's get this Vince Carter right there. Ooh, that was very nice. Very nice, yes sir. Let's see, oh, Mutombo, but Mutombo couldn't do anything there. That's crazy. How dare he? Oh, brother. Just not move. Ooh, nice little fadeaway. Funny enough, though, I used to play basketball. I wasn't the greatest, but one thing I will say though, some people would be like, "Man, you play a lot better when it comes to street ball." And I don't know, something about like street basketball, being able to be creative and do certain moves. And so I definitely was influenced by like games like these, or if you guys ever knew a thing called And One. I used to watch a lot of like street ball, and so it was very funny. The reason why is Twitter DMs. Okay, cool, I got you. I'll take a look at it when I have a chance. So. No, something about like street ball, man. It's just like you'd be so creative with it. It's not just carrying the basketball, but you could just like be pretty unique, and I enjoy when people kind of do their thing. As short as it, I believe he was. I believe he was good as a flipping street ball. It's crazy. No, I mean something about it, man. I'm not saying I was ever NBA level, college level. Nah, it's more just like out of the playground. But you can just do a lot of stuff. Because there is levels when it comes to sports, bro. I was never gonna make no league for sure. Heck no. I can't. Short as I am at being 5'9". It's okay. I love my height anyway, so I don't need to be 6 foot. Because the one thing that happens though is people that tend to be 6 foot, or I guess aka tall, they try to use that as their personality, and it usually falls very, very flat. So if some people use their height as their personality, kudos to you, but you got to do better than that. Yeah, not you bringing up M1 making that weird logo pop in my head. I mean, bro, man, they had affordable clothes, good mixtapes. I don't know what else you want from it, you know? You know, either watch, the Anna one, you watch your Hot Sauce, your Professor, Baby Shaq, a lot of different people out there. They die faster too. Hi, Lexi. Oh, you're talking about, yes, when it comes to tall people, yeah, it's like they have a lot of health issues, and it's just like, I'm happy with my height. Like, I really don't need to be any bigger than I am. Really don't. The clothes were comfy too. They really were.
Your team's up by 1.
So, I get that right there. Sorry, chat for the ads. I'll hold the combos until we come back.
Oh, you got some friends.
Yeah, Lexi with the 524. Hope you're doing well, Lexi. How you doing? We're playing some retro games. I kind of want to incorporate more retro games. I found this overlay on the internet. I'll definitely have to credit them later on. Dude, that's one thing I need to do is I need to flip in, update my credits on my Twitch page. Just in case if anybody would love to see some of the stuff I use, and crediting artists is the best thing to do. Best thing to do. But yeah, I would love to play some classics on stream, man. Really do. This is actually considered like a cult classic for sure. Aw, dang, that wasn't a block. They get the rebound. W block. W Matumbo, bro. W. Little Hall of Famer. Let's see. If Matumbo is not a Hall of Famer, I'm gonna be so surprised right there. Wow, that was a good block. Wow, got blocked twice. That's crazy. As soon as I die fast just because we can't find no damn clothes and end up freezing to death. Oh, brother. I'm sure there's a scientific reason why. I'm sure. But yeah, nah, man, the M1 era, bro, is... Man, I miss it. For sure. Baggy clothes. Dude, I definitely was playing basketball in some baggy clothes for sure. Baggy shorts, baggy shirts. Oh, man, that was the fashion, man. 2000s fashion, undefeated. I know some of it is coming back, but, man, I do miss that. Baggy clothes for sure. What? I tried to dish it to somebody else. It was good. Would it crazy? Right now, this is tough right now. I can't really get nothing. Oh, damn.
Ain't got much time.
I cannot get anything. Out here being power heavy team. Scientific reason is actually close to the joke though. While our bodies are larger, so our organs not so much. That's interesting. How is VC not being able to do that? I'm getting robbed today. Dude. I'm actually getting robbed. Getting bodied. CPU is like, nah, son, you're not gonna get anything in. You gotta be careful, because this Biggs person, he has like a thing that he's able to like block, and his power is really good to be able to body people. And I don't like that. It's cheese. But right now, I'm not making the greatest shots right now. Damn. Getting bodied, son. But how's your guys' day, man? Meanwhile, I'm talking about playing more retro games. I know Twitter's been going with the frenzy. There was this one topic about this one male VTuber saying like, oh man, I wish I could do this, but like, I don't get no shine because female presenting VTubers are taking all of it. I'm just like, well, but come to find out, he's been making tweets like that just to get engagement. I find that so funny. I'm glad people enjoyed my perspective on the take. I didn't quote retweet his post, but I made like my version of it. So it's like, what is something relevant and how do I make it into a post? I've been trying to do a better job of that. So it's been pretty cool trying to workshop some certain tweets and stuff like that. Trying to be a better Twitter user, better social media user. Trying to. Oh my God, I know a guy who's like that. Yeah, well, there's a viral tweet that like has like 500,000 views or 600,000 views the last time I saw it. And a lot of people are like, no, bro, like you just need to put in the work. And I mean, while that's okay, like advice, but I think he's just like, they're using it as engagement bait so they can like justify what they feel. But I hate that stuff like that. Yeah, there's some people that think like that for sure. my boy forced me to listen to the new YG album. But other than that, my day was good. Why did they force you to listen to it? Especially if you don't listen to that type of music. Like, if you don't like YG, I understand it. Unless you were interested. Oh, no, I love rapping hip-hop. Okay, cool. I was like, if you don't enjoy it, I'm like, why are we listening to YG? For me, personally, I don't really listen to YG. He's just not my cup of tea. That's just me, though. I do like some bops, though. He does have some bops, though. YG, personally, is not my cup of tea. Maybe because of the content that he says. I do like me some lyrical nonsense. I'm not saying he's not lyrical, but it's not my guy. That new YG album made me think about liking his music as a whole. The whole album was saved by the feature. It's interesting. But yeah, no, I just hate the conversation, though, sometimes when people are like, yeah, dude, I could be a lot bigger if, you know, it wasn't dominated by female VTubers. And I'm just like, bro, what? Which it's okay to make the statement if you're very curious, but it's very concerning if that's going to stop you, you know? Like, make a name for yourself. Do something. People are trying to find more male VTubers, but the more of the stigma is, oh yeah, I don't really like male VTubers because they can tend to be a lot more sexual. They don't know what they're doing. They're a lot more clueless, can feed into that stereotype. And fortunately, it just makes me look better. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds wild, but yeah. So I'm like, hey, if you want to make yourself look that way, go ahead. But nah, at that point though, stop being a male VTuber. Yeah, be a flipping a webcam streamer. But then again, if they were a webcam streamer, they would make the excuse, well, all these female VTubers are, I mean, not female VTubers, it'd be like all these female women, all these women are stealing my views, and even that is a wrong statement. So whenever I hear that, it's crazy. It's like, all these women are stealing my views. I'm like, no, they're not. But oddly enough, though, male streamers in general actually take the percentage of most of the views and stuff like that. But people always going to be like, women are taking my viewership, even though like you check their page and they're not doing anything really good or unique or entertaining or funny. They're just probably playing some oversaturated game like Call of Duty, not talking at all, not creating a conversation. So I always find that funny when that conversation always brings it up. Yeah, all these women are stealing my views. You haven't streamed you haven't streamed this year. You've only streamed literally 5 days of last year, of 2025. I think you might need to take some accountability, son. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong. Okay, I'll take it. Wasn't clean, but this match was a little bit more tougher than others. Yeah, I went from facecam streamer, 600 follows, 20. No, it's very interesting to like hear people like on the not safe for work side kind of share their details and stories. And a lot of the times, I kid you not, they just want to be treated like normal people. Crazy as that sounds, they just want to be treated normally. So when someone ever finds out, hey bro, how come so-and-so is following you back? And I literally say, just be normal. And if you can't be normal, try to just be a decent human being. Just don't be thirsty. Or just be thirsty in taste, I would say. So, like, I definitely had some people who were like, man, how is so-and-so following you? How are they're flipping cloud as this? I'm like, dude, I just tweet funny stuff or try to be engaging. People think I'm funny. I don't think I'm that funny. I'm definitely working on that because being funny is a skill. Like people that are like comedians, they work on their craft, you know? They definitely do their thing. For me, I just kind of craft certain tweets and whatchamacallit and try to draft them out. When you were as a kid, right? You still do it, right? If you write, you do a rough draft. And sometimes some of these things I do rough drafts and then come up with a final draft of what I want to say or try to want to communicate. Now I appreciate you, like the I follow, you know, only stuff. I had like someone comment on a post that a screenshot of my profile on it playing into the bit, but this heifer done said, oh, thanks for giving me another person to block, and they actually blocked me with no interaction ever. That could happen. That could happen. Like I've had a situation, and it's really depends on how you present yourself. Hi Shay, how we doing? What's up with you, gamer? Playing some retro games and just yapping. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, gamer. So there's this person, you've probably seen him, but he goes by, I think, like Breed VT, or it used to be I follow people, follow people, breedable people, or something like that. And some people, they dislike kind of that brand. So I understand why people do block. People do love the funny bit, they really do. But it does come with the territory where people don't like that. No, I'm not crapping on him, but I'm using him as an example where he was like, why are like big people or smaller people blocking me? And I'm like, it's not because of what their content is, but it's how you present yourself, you know? Yeah, it's sad. Like, everyone else plays along with the bit. Yeah, that's just how it is. So don't take it personally. It's just that some people just don't want to, be on the joke, or some people don't want to follow someone that's like, I follow bottoms, people don't want to do that. So for some people, the risk is you'll be blocked by people that you may enjoy or have no clue who they are. And then some people will play in the bit. So that's kind of like the risk. Hi, Momo. So if I were to give that person advice, because I remember he tweeted one time and it was like, hey man, why am I getting blocked by these random people? And I was like, well, it's because the way you brand yourself. It's not necessarily content, but... And I'm sure some people blocked me for having the name Community Boyfriend as well, but not as many as y'all, That's just pretty much it. So don't take it too personal. So just have to be... Yeah. And it's not to crap on their content. It's more just... It's the branding. So if you ever wondered why people block, I follow brats, I follow whatever... It's that they just don't want to be part of the joke, and that's a-okay. But I will say it is kind of a very genius marketing thing, because you guys get so much free press, but that doesn't mean necessarily so much growth. It's just what do you do with it? If I was, let's say my brand was I follow brats, I would try to make that content and say, what is some brat-worthy content? How can you tell what a brat is? And kind of make it that aesthetic if I wanted to go that way. I don't know how, let's say if I follow breedable VTubers, maybe you would try to go to the not safe for work content, or just the cheeky kind of content sake and keep that kind of mystique and whatnot, if I were to play that mask, So I feel like there's a leeway and kind of like freedom or creativity that you can kind of lean into. But if you can make that your brand and then capitalize off of it, for sure. But I think I've been seeing where they get the follows, but they haven't really done much with it. So if I were to give that, myself, bottoms, bisexuals, nerds, cute people, all are doing it for the meme. That's definitely cool. If I were them, I would definitely be like, yo, okay, this is a thing. I'm not saying it has to be monetized, but bro, definitely a big opportunity that's being left off the table with certain people, for sure. If people wanted to go into that. But it was definitely interesting, like that, whatever you guys did, that is a marketing level thing. Like, without even realizing, even though you guys did it for fun. You're like, what? That's marketing? And I'm like, yeah. People would pay money into that type of level of marketing because you guys are getting people from bigger to smaller streamers. And again, it's free. Like, people would love to pay for free press. So Bratz actually leans into it, and I made it for him. Yeah, you could definitely lean into it. You gotta lean into it. There's an opportunity for it. For some people, right? their thing is vamp aesthetic, so they go on the vamp aesthetic. Or maybe they love demons, so they're gonna have some demon related tweets. Or maybe they love aqua, ocean stuff, so that's what their brand is, and they'll lean into it. Maybe they're unhinged, so they're used to all the unhinged tweets, and they go in that type of vibe. And so there's a lot of angles. Like for me, the word community boyfriend could have went one or two ways. I could have went into the not safe for work fashion, and it would have been totally a-okay. Would I have lost some friends? For sure. Could I have had a sexier model? Heck yeah. But I kind of leaned into more the kind of the comfier, kind of softer type of vibe, because like I'm just a chill guy, and I'm not doing something I'm not trying to pretend to be and make it authentic that way. So, and people are gravitating towards that, like, oh, that's chill. What? And he has a soft type of model, and he has the Sailor Moon aesthetic, and and I kind of just took the feedback that people liked from me, went with that. If I had the level of love with the software, like, well, it's like I guess we can just take over and be like, well, let's just cut the costs. The consumer won't know. Like, it's so crazy, like opening up a case, right? Just like an old retro game, right? Where the artwork, the booklet, all the extra stuff of a physical game. Sometimes now if you get a physical game, you'll get the case. Sometimes they don't even have the manual. It's just the case, the disc, and that's it. And which is kind of sad, right? Like, you used to have the booklet. Sometimes it would have some extra stuff, some goodies attached to it, maybe some stickers if you're lucky. Like, you used to have some things, bro. So it's just wild to think about sometimes. Sometimes you don't even get the disc. It's just like a download code. Yeah, the code inside. So it's very sad, like the way we kind of live in. Just like, what the heck? So there's definitely been a trend for that. So I love the discussions that talk about stuff like that and whatnot. So just mad funny. It could be mad funny.
Nice block, baby. Got a nice move there, play.
Not that way.
Nice move, baby.
Nice. I love that we're playing a little bit better now. After our second rematch, I didn't think it was gonna be this tough, but it's okay. No, it's just funny to think about, like, where we're at in history. Like, will it get better? And I'm just like, I would hope that bubble kind of bursts, but it doesn't feel that way.
I'm looking you up, mate.
Like, how would people combat that? Like, consumers buying less, and so they have to make the price even lower. Like, what would combat the change of making the games lower? I pinch cheeks. What's up, Kemba? How we doing? Like, that's a good conversation to have, though. Like, what would prompt to be like, hey guys, we're going to make games a lot more affordable again, and what would be the push for that? And I feel like maybe it'd be low sales of said thing. I got a wee bit better, like a week of Hollow song came out, and then broke a few things. Okay. So that's something I'm just like, maybe more indie games profiting more money than AAA games. Like, what would that shift happen? That's like a nice theoretical thing I would love to think about. Like, what would make that shift? I'm very curious about that. So, very interesting. Very, very interesante. Ooh, already, damn. Oh, bro, that's so crazy. I cried. That would have been a nice little... He flipping just mowed that man down. Why is Allen Iverson pushing people? Yo, chill. Chill. Chillax. Chillax, gamer. Just trying to vibe. Yeah, you tried to do a flipping East Bay on me, bro. Chill. Oh, no. Dude. I gotta be careful. This guy.
Slip and slide.
I haven't really found. Oh, he almost blocked it. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, chat if you guys are tuning in, playing some retro games. Want to incorporate that a little bit more. Just having a little bit of conversation. Basically, having a podcast, real talk. Really? That's a block. Okay. I don't think that's a block. Because it's Allen Iverson, man was borderline and bully on the court. I feel like, Jesus. Chillax. Allen Iverson should be flipping bullying that man. That poor guy. Poor guy, dude. Chillax. I just want to beat this team so I can get T-Mac. That's all that really matters, bro.
Not so fast. Not this time, my man.
My goodness, we're just bullying people. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Make it take it. Make it take it. But yeah, honestly, that was the big news, though. The Steam machine being announced. The male VTuber discussion. That's all I could think about that happened on my timeline. Nothing too crazy. That kind of newsworthy. Obviously, there was like a rumor of the PS6 being announced, but again, that's not a confirmed thing or not. It could have just been engagement bait for sure. So that was kind of like the biggest news possible. Again, I was very appreciative that people wanted to hear my response or frame it the way I did. So I thought it was pretty cool. Be like, hey, male VTuber here. This is my experience as being a black male VTuber. And so I'm glad it went super well. So the fact that the Steam machine is only like 1,000 for 2B is kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Interesting. I know some people are gonna be like, be hesitant of the Steam machine, so it's interesting to see on that whole thing. Whole thing. Ooh, is that in? No, that isn't. That would have been so clean. Dang, that's insane. It would have been nice to get like a block. And get A out there. Oh, my bad. 1,300. Yeah.
Man, you busting big time, play.
Please don't. Oh, he blocked it. Oh, why? I needed that. Damn, son. I needed that. He's not gonna make it. I cried. To be able to deny a game breaker like that blows. It's insane. I want revenge. Please make this. He doesn't. He doesn't. That blows. Yeah, no, the Steam machine is very expensive. If that was the 2 terabyte version, people would have been so happy. Dude, why are they like playing superstars right now? The CPU's is like, I want to see you suffer for a third time. Oh my goodness, they literally cut a lead so quickly. Nah, I have to play perfect now. That sucks. That's such a cushy lead. Did he steals that? Bruh, come on.
I'm right here.
That's insane. Now I actually have to lock in.
Oh man, he just got shook.
Please tell me. Thank you. We gotta be perfect. We gotta get some blocks in, or at least maybe Biggs can help me out, please. Some steals, but thank you. Please. No, I needed that badly. He just makes that from long range. Yeah, 512 gigabyte, standalone is 1K, and 112, which is confusing me. Interesting. Please.
Let it rain, let it rain.
Mind you, both versions have upgradable storage capacity. Interesting. I'll take it. That really was too close for comfort. It's way too close for comfort. Wasn't pretty, but prices were so reasonable, dude, that would definitely like blow everybody out the water. But now it's like for like the PC or kind of casual enthusiasts. But like that would have been so cool. That would be insane if like we lived in a perfect world where like a PS6, a new version of Xbox had to compete against a Steam machine. That would be so cool. But unfortunately, we're not at the era yet. Like, imagine like a perfect world like that. Oh, bro. It'd be insane. Going based off the stats, it ain't worth it. Oh, no, for sure. Like, imagine like we lived in that type of world. Like, that means a Sony, an Xbox, maybe even a flipping Nintendo would have to literally step up their game. If like a Steam machine like did so well and based off the price it was worth it. Oh, bro. That would be a cool thing to see. Like a shifting culture, but fortunately we're not going to have that just yet. Just not worth. Yeah, definitely not worth. But as people were like, man, that would have been insane. Like you just have kids like, oh yeah, I just got the Steam machine instead of a new PlayStation, instead of a new Xbox, instead of a new Switch. That would be an insane sight to see, like if the price point was worth it and very competitive. That'd be so cool, but fortunately we don't live in that timeline just yet. So we do that. Oh my goodness. I swear, sometimes the cheese, bro. You know what I don't miss though playing single player stuff is when AI is so cheesy. Man, y'all are cheese. Man, ooh, does that make it? Ooh, that would be so smooth. I'll take that nice land. That'd have been litty. Committee. But yeah, I don't know, something to talk about. Something to chew on. Dude, I will say though, I do enjoy being a VTuber. There are some conversations where people feel like they don't like it. Obviously, being a VTuber, it has its pros and cons. But I feel like there's just so much opportunity that people don't even realize that's on the table that like regular streamers do not get, bro. It's nuts. And so when people kind of wake up, it still feels like, and I know this sounds crazy, it feels like a gold rush that people don't even truly appreciate. Like, it sounds so nuts. Like, to be able to build relationships with certain artists and to build a brand straight up and kind of create your character and kind of build your lore. And, you know, people want to build off of it. And, you know, some people, you know, more kudos and more power to them. The fact that, you know, people are considering, you know, managers or, you know, an assistant or editors. And I feel like it's just such a gold rush, man, of like opportunity that people kind of take it for said granted, you know, whether that means, you know, being a voice actor, maybe that might be doing ASMR or something. I feel like there's just so many branches as being a VTuber that some people just take for granted. You know, I don't know. That's kind of my hot take. I don't think I can make that kind of tweet. Maybe I could make a tweet about it, but bro, I know people still reminisce about like, man, remember back in the day in the COVID times in 2020 or 2021 when the VTubing space was relatively small and now it's a lot bigger. But like, bro, I just feel like there's just still so much opportunity, bro. It's not even funny. I don't know. Easily could, but many male VTubers gonna get mad at you. I mean, they could. I still feel like I feel like there's just so much opportunity out there, bro. That's my hot take. Like male or female presenting VTubers, I feel like there's just so much on the table that we are taking for granted. Like even down to, you don't even have to be popping, right? But like even down to people that don't even, you know, respond to DMs or this, then the other. There's just so much that people are leaving off the table that I'm just like, I am very dumbfounded, bro. It's like, it's insane. And if you won't take it, I will. You know, I'll gladly take it.
You can't stop you now.
You're telling me Baron Davis gets that shot off? Is crazy. You're telling me he blocks that? Oh, brother. I guess that is very lure accurate, Baron Davis. He would try to block a shot with this flipping ops. It's insane. But yeah, no, that's my hot take. I know a lot of people think like, man, since there's more VTubers, it's harder for growth. And I'm just like, I don't know. I beg to differ, bro. I beg to differ. Does that mean you need to be a lot more creative? Oh, for sure. And try to be more unique and try to adapt. 100%. That was really good. I was trying to block it so much, but yeah. Like I definitely saw like one person, they were a VTuber / artist. I think it was just an artist. They had like 40K, right? And they were like, bro, I used to have this much engagement, and now it's not. And I'm like, fam, you still have engagement. You could do something. You can adapt. You could do, like, I don't know. I feel like people just feel like so defeated when something changes. And I'm just like, bro, like, be a little bit grateful for some of the stuff that you do have and not what you don't have. Get back in the booth and do something. Like this, like, we're in this social media era where it's free. It's free 99. You don't have to pay for none of it. Like back in the day, if you had to like break something in, you had to be on TV. You had to be on radio. You had to be on billboards. You had to be on these certain places, right? And you're telling me you could do something for free? You don't even have to pay for Twitter. You don't have to pay for IG. You don't have to pay for TikTok or whatever platform. Like, it's gonna get to that point where like you might have to pay for these services to flip and compete. And I mean, it's already showing off though. Like you have to, not you have to, but you know, it'd be recommended if you do have to be verified, but still paired with like quality content, bro. But bro, you know, back then you had to, you know, start a blog or do that, this and the other. It's so insane like that. We're like, we take all this for granted. And I'm just like, fam, back in the day, you didn't have this opportunity to kind of break out. Like, I don't know. I could talk about this for ages, but it's like the truth, man. Like now it's at that point where like the playing field is so level. And if you produce that really good quality content or produce content that's relevant or just hashtag both, like dang son, it's insane. What's up, Cammy with the 210? If you're lurking, appreciate you. Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely get salty when somebody who produces less quality content can still get views but still communicate. So it's just insane. Yeah, there's only one male VTuber I can think that has the right to complain about that. Who? It doesn't have to be a male VTuber, but I'm just saying, like, just in general, who has the right? Who has the right to complain? Who? Like, I don't know. I don't think anyone has a right to complain. It's one of my Rocket League friends. Him and two female friends are started VTubing within the same week. There's people who get lucky all the time and they don't do nothing with it. That's the one thing that pisses me off though. When people have a lucky opportunity and they have multiple lucky opportunities and they don't do nothing with it. Like, bro, that is the one thing that gets me fired up for sure. Like, we all know that one individual who's super lucky, gets so many lucky opportunities, and they do nothing with it. It's just like, bro, it's insane. And then sometimes those people have the audacity to complain. I'm like, bro, you had all these lucky opportunities and you did nothing with it. You were lazy. I'm not saying it has to be hustle culture all the time, but oh, bruh, I've seen that happen time and time again where people are like, well, you just gotta be lucky. Like, don't get me wrong. There's people that get blessed in a blessed position and still don't do nothing. And that pissed me off, like, oh, I got lucky at that one post and I got 50K from that. But I ain't gonna got the interaction I want because I didn't continue that level of posting. Like, what? And don't get me wrong, like some people, they do their thing, right? You know, they were popping off of TikTok, and then, you know, some of that's inactive later on. But like, I don't know, just adapt a little bit, you know? Start fresh. Do something different. Put some accountability on your ends, you know? What's up, Crimson Bunny? Thank you for the bunks. So, I don't know. You got there. For somebody who's got there, like, do something. Get back in the booth. So, what's up, gamer? Playing some retro games, yo. Yo. Yeah, that level of thought is rampant, and on the not safe work side, too. Interesting. Trust me, I could complain all day, and I definitely am valid for complaining, but at a certain point, though, you got to take accountability and say, let's do something different. Let's do something different, yo. Because I'm so sick of these, like, I don't want to say gatekeepers, but they've held the spot for quite a bit, right? And then they see, like, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but they see Mr. A-list JPEG, and they're like, yo, what happened? And I was like, bro, I put the work in. I stopped complaining. I stopped blaming others. I stopped comparing myself to other people. But do I want to be hungry just as anybody else? For sure. Female friend that side had to post blew up, complain about it. Died, and she herself stopped that side. Went from 200 actives up to 500K in less than 200 because they started slacking. Oh, man. Dang, I didn't throw that dish pretty soon enough. I hate the fixed camera. Not the fixed camera. Dang, this 3-ball is insane.
I'll get it back.
Or we just throw it to flipping hands. So I'm not saying, you know, obviously everything is balanced, don't get me wrong, but the amount of complaining that people do, bro, it's like, go do something about it. You know, I don't got enough time, and I'm like, bro, you're streaming like 12 hours a day. How about you take that 1 hour, craft some posts? I don't know. So I feel like that sometimes I'm just like, you stream for 6 hours. How about you stream 1 less hour, do something with it? Maybe the blue jacket. You know, I'm not saying you gotta be making some fantastic flipping content, but just like, oh, what about that time that you were flipping, whatchamacallit, you know, doom scrolling for an hour, you know, doing nothing. I'm not saying you gotta be grind, hustle 24/7, but I guess it's a lot more easier to complain. You know, I don't got enough time, but you stream 6 hours a day. And then you take your little breaks while streaming your ads, and now I want to make a few posts. Yeah. You know, people love to complain. I love to complain as well too. I'm in that boat. I really am. Trust me. The posts I want to make though, sometimes it'd be like, man, I'm stuck at this type of viewership and da 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 da. How come so-and-so, they make low effort content and I'm not popping? And lo and behold, I don't know their story. I don't know their struggle. Maybe they have certain connections with different people and they did their grind and hustle and I didn't see the behind the scenes. So it's real easy to compare myself to a certain male VTuber, and then lo and behold, they actually did put the work in. They actually did foster those relationships with people. They actually were able to connect with the community. And that's why they support them, you know? So it's so easy to like kind of look at that perspective, be like, ah, damn, you know what? I need to humble myself because there's some aspects that I need to work on. Now, the ones who make it obvious, low effort content, but popping off, piss me off, they do, for sure. But I will say though, you definitely have to do your thing. I feel like use that to like hunger you, for sure. Where the personal trainer is just effing yelling, yeah. I feel like that's for me. When I see that, I think that fuels me and say, hey, I want to do something. Okay, I understand what type of value they get. You know, even that's that low effort content. Try to shine. So I guess I use that as motivation. Rather than be like, man, why not me? Okay. If I say I'm so underrated and this and the other thing, like, I got to prove it. So I think for me, I use that motivation, yeah. So it feels good. I don't know. For me, it feels good though. It feels like on the receiving end that I can kind of showcase my story a little bit into something that people can kind of digest and feel all relatable, because you know, people are rooting for the little guy, even though like I can't say I'm not the little guy, but in a way I can say that, because like people see the 10K and I'm like, this 10K don't mean nothing on Twitch unless you have the average viewers, and it doesn't reflect that, but we're still trying to rebuild, you know. People see the 6K on Twitter, they're like, yo, but you got this and the other. I'm like, bro, it's still grind time, bro. I'm trying my best. I would love the numbers to reflect, but you know, sometimes followers are kind of meaningless, you know. People look at the you know, the average views on your posts, average views on your Twitch stream. So I think for me that just makes me a little hungry though. So I know when people say you famous, I'm like, I wish that fame reflected. I wish it did. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, let me talk my talk. Like, I really do wish I could get like average 40 viewers. I really do. You know, do I hold it, you know, with certain raids and other people? Sure, but like, I wish I could hold it on my own, you know. But that requires me hustling, you know. I gotta hustle. And I got to take that accountability. I could do more. And I can do more. I know I can. So it's the matter of, can I balance that? So it takes time. It takes time for sure. Nice. Damn, that was like 3 blocks at least. It was a block party, you know what I'm saying? Yo, shoot. Nice. That was good. I'll mark that. You know, if you're first to something, you can maintain that, and that's the only reason why. But I can see that, the correlation to the music industry, but it's just more or less like they used to have a foothold on people, and now it's just like there's just so many options, so many better options as well, and multi-streaming, definitely a vibe.
I'll get it back.
He's gonna make that. Discovery on Twitch is real as Earth being flat. Oh, for sure.
Nowhere to go. MJ is in the house,
True. Yeah, to literally do everything, and sometimes being everything is not good enough as well. Okay. Ooh, that'd be insane. Oh, he doesn't make that. No way. It's nuts. Dude, Bonafide is insane. Maybe I should have played Allen Iverson. Yeah, they're doing something to mess with people who do multi-streaming pure affiliate. I don't think they are, or have they done that already. But I used to multi-stream back in the day, like on YouTube and stuff like that, and that helped me pretty greatly before like you were allowed to, quote unquote. But people did it behind the scenes. You just couldn't do it as a partnered streamer because you would get in trouble. Theoretically, you could have done it as an affiliate behind the scenes before it was allowed, because Twitch keeping track of affiliates would have been a nightmare to happen. You just couldn't show it on your stream. No way that doesn't go in. So surprised. Please, I need something. Yeah, my housemate does it, and technically making money off ads, people can subscribe. But because YouTube and Twitch at the same time, they're not able to complete the onboarding process due to numbers. Interesting. Yeah. Like Twitch tries to have the stronghold on that, but it's so hard to keep track of that. IQ. When he streams to Twitch, they just count. So when he streams just on Twitch, they count as viewers, and when he multi over to YouTube, they don't. Interesting. Yeah, when it comes to YouTube streaming, they count not really views, but they count watch time and stuff like that. If you're trying to be a YouTube partner, there's different qualifications for it. That I do know about.
Even the small number of trick points count.
But having viewers is nice. Not saying having viewers is not nice, because we are averaging 100 viewers on YouTube. That's still really beneficial. Especially if you tell them, hey, you continue to like and comment, and that does help out an algorithm to push you out. Even though YouTube streaming chat is way different and may not be as like home like Twitch chat, but it's very interesting. You know, sometimes you can discover people, like to be able to discover people on flipping, like, let's say if you're scrolling on TikTok and then you get served like a good Twitch stream or a good stream, like that's so cool. Too bad like Twitch doesn't have a system like that, bro. Our discovery is just like, they're trying their best, but it just fails, dude. It's insane. My homie stripped has 100, just chilling, can't claim from Twitch. Because he has the average views needed to, but even though people can subscribe, so it makes no sense. Yeah. So wait, how come he can't? So he has the numbers for Twitch, but he can't complete the onboarding process because he multi-streams. Is that the flipping thing? It's so weird. Because there's people that are Twitch affiliated, are a YouTube partner, and still make money off of both platforms. So I wonder why that's the case.
My man's in the house, yo. Watch out now.
I don't know.
You got him.
But I guess I would have to ask more information on that. Bro, come on,
Take better
dude.
care of the ball, son.
Is that not even a thing? Getting robbed, cold-blooded. Getting robbed, cold-blooded, y'all. I hate it here. I hate it here. Luckily, it's still close, but sometimes when you're close, you're still losing the match, dude. He's averaging everything else needed for affiliate, is able to grab the bit subscription, but they're not letting him cash out because he's not affiliate due to the average view count. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're not reaching the average view count, you have to reach at least, what, 3 average views? So you just have to average that. There's no really anything to do about it. And at least there's a new system that you can use the money on Twitch, but you can't cash out. But yeah, you have to get the views necessary, average 3 views. Yeah, there's no way to go around that. Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, if you're non-affiliated, you don't have that. Major problem though is they're letting him use it as an affiliate, letting people spend money and give ad, but it's not as affiliate. Yeah, no, I understand. It's a new thing. It makes sense. They want more people to stream on the platform on Twitch, right? But it's just like you have to follow said rules, so you have to meet said requirements. So technically, yeah. I don't think there's a bad sign on that, even though it could be like, woe is me, but it's just that you just have to meet the average views, and then you can meet that requirement. But if it's not an affiliate, yeah, they want more people to stream the platform than actually effing people's numbers up. Well, I mean, you also do need to look at the platform as a whole. If you look on like a platform called Solinome, you could see that on Twitch alone, like the numbers have been down like 20% or something like that on the entire platform. So that's just how the thing is. Don't get me wrong, is there some things that are messed up with the platform and what's counted as a view and what's not, right? 100%. I'm not saying Twitch is perfect because it's not, but Twitch's viewership has definitely been gone down for a little bit. So I am obviously I'm not no expert, but I know enough to be able to like identify certain said things. So yeah, because in the Saturday he was streaming to 8 to 9 people, average view is like 0. Then maybe those people that are, you know, it's saying 0, maybe they have a bunch of multiple tabs open. That could be a thing. Because how the site does work out is if you have at least 3 tabs open, it does count. If you have any more than 3 tabs, then it does not count as a view. But they could be technically, quote unquote, sitting in chat. So yeah, so that could be a sign. So maybe they have multiple tabs open. They could be talking to chat, which is a-okay, right? But maybe those 9 or 8 people have multiple tabs open, more than 3, and that's why it's not counted. And if you do have multiple tabs open, it's like it counts sometimes, like it shares across. I don't know what the flipping thing is, but I remember I was reading up on that conversation. But is it stupid? Yeah, for sure. So that probably could be on the side of that. I'm not saying to not keep grinding, but that's what it sounds like. Those 8 or 9 people probably have like 4 other people tabs open for sure. I guarantee it. Yeah, we checked in with the next day. 3 of listening in, typing, realized and checking for our phone. Others, they didn't have any. Interesting. It's a funny observation for sure. Let's just get that. Let's get out of here. But I do like the commitment that all you guys are trying to do your thing. I'm not saying you guys are wrong, but yeah, that is very fascinating that you guys are trying to do all that stuff and it still doesn't work out.